Yeah, I know, Koti, some of my colleagues are so out of touch with reality, with what's happening on the ground. People in Zimbabwe are suffering. People in Zimbabwe are suffering. Let's not be ignorant to that. Let's not be ignorant to that. As the diaspora, we are failing. As the diaspora, we are allowing external forces, or the third forces you popularly call it, to destroy us. Our credibility has gone down the drain. And you all know who is the engineer in this. And why are we allowing ourselves to be reduced to that? I don't agree with it. And I don't think it's right. As patriotic people who are committed to seeing Zimbabwe prosper, we need to go back into the drawing board and start thinking about, what are we doing? What could we do different? We can't keep talking about corruption. We can't keep talking about sanctions without doing anything about it. It's a shame. Many of us, as intelligent as we are, as intelligent as we think we are, as intelligent as we could be, we are allowing ourselves to be dragged in the same mess that the leadership has been sitting in and so comfortable in for the last 40 years. I refuse to be part of that. I want a progressive Zimbabwe. I want a progressive Zanu PF. And we need to make it work. We need to make it work. There is no point me sitting there and saying, no. There is no police brutality in Zimbabwe. There is. There is no point me sitting there saying there is no corruption in Zimbabwe. It's because of sanctions. Utter nonsense. I'm sure we are much clever than that. I'm sure we are much, much clever than that. Let's challenge our leadership to bring in systems that bring transparency, accountability, and responsibility. How do you sleep at night knowing that so many people died because of the decisions you have made? How do you sleep at night knowing that other people are suffering because of your greed? And you want to blame it on sanctions? Come on, guys. Let us be real. Let us be real. We can't compromise our integrity. We can't compromise ourselves because of greedy, selfish individuals. All it does, it exposes who you are as a person. If you are saying, Kuti, it's okay to allow people to continue stealing, if you are saying, Kuti, it's okay to allow people to continue dragging the country to its knees, it's already on its knees. Where else can it go? On its stomach, maybe past that. Let us be serious, my comrades. Let us be serious. This is not a laughing matter. This is not a joke. 2.5 years, 3 years in November, what does ED has to give to the people to show what he's achieved in the last 3 years? Not even one successful conviction. Yes, Udenge was a scapegoat for 12,000 pounds, not 12,000 US dollars. And you want us to celebrate that as a success? No, man. No. We can't allow that. We definitely cannot allow that. Zimbabwe can do better. We've got so many people who are educated in Zimbabwe who can deliver that. Ukaona uchitumwa kunzenda unorwa vanhu murodhi, tanga wafunga kuti mangwana uri kudyei. Iko kasalari kauri kupiwa ikakaka can be much better if you stop hitting innocent people and start going for the people who are guilty, people who are stealing. It's your future that's on the line. What are you going to say to your children? What are you going to give your children? What are you going to leave your children with? What legacy Let's not talk about Mugabe legacy. Let's not talk about Mnangagwa legacy. Your own legacy. Muri yako, zita rako, vana vevana vako vachati sekuru vedu vaitei, vachati baba vedu vaitei. Wakutanga kutsvaga mweya madzinza. Ndione nguva kutukwa kunzi mweya wamadzinza. It starts now. Let's not allow the government to continue with its practices and expect different results. Let's work together to change the system. I've always said there's no opposition in Zimbabwe. I've always said that. And people refused to understand. People did not understand. Nicer part is many people are coming into my inbox and saying, you know what, you were right. We don't have opposition in Zimbabwe. The one person who I think could change the fortunes of Zimbabwe, which is Nkosana Moyo, does not have the majority who understand what is planning 5 years in advance, what is planning 10 years in advance, and actually having time frames and time scales to what you want to achieve. Takaudzwa kuti 2020 vision 2020 yakauya ikaenda, taakunzi vision 2030 ichauya ikaenda, vision 2040 come on guys, let's be serious about it. I do not support violence at all. I do not support people going on the street because mnoroerwa mahara. I did a video saying you don't go on the street, and people didn't quite understand. That video I meant vanhu vanoroerwa mahara ende vanhu vakaroerwa mahara. Handiti vanhu vari kudedzera dhemo vakagara mumasango. Handina kugara musango, ndotobva hangu kwandiri kubva kuti ndiende kumba. It's been a good day for me riding around ndichinakidzwa, but munhu ari kuZimbabwe haana mukana wekuita ride around. You know, vanhu vari kutoshawa kuti vanodyei maneranaya. Vazhinji vari kurara nenzara. Iwe wakagara mumansion mako, wakagara mumansion mako. Come on. ED needs to take control and take charge, and he needs to do it now. It's not about terrorist organizations, but it's about the terrorists surrounding you. It's about the criminals surrounding you. Those are the terrorists. It's about those terrorist cartels around you that you need to deal with. Innocent civilians are just crying for what's better for them. If you don't understand the position that you have taken, which is responsibility to the nation, not just responsibility to your family and friends, it's a responsibility to the nation, you need to go back and tell those advisors to probably go home and sleep. The role that you have taken as a president is not about being saluted. The role that you've taken as a president is about delivering, is about seeing the country flourishing. We can talk about years under Mugabe. We can talk about 3 years under you. 3 will go into 4. 4 will go into 40. Let's look at what is right. Look at Sudan. I was so happy ndichiona vanhu ava vakagara mumajeri vakavharirwa, ende vakavharirwa kwete zvounzanzwa vanopiwa bail. No, because they dragged the country to its knees. So many people died. And I don't want to see you behind bars after you. Hello, good morning. Just want to say kuti, my message remains the same. We have criminals and financial terrorists surrounding the president. That needs to be rooted out. I have been accused of being Lacoste. I've been accused of being G40. I've been accused of being Kosleg. I've been accused of being an activist. I'm okay with any that you accuse me of. It's a box you just tick. You put yourself in. My message is, we don't want a mismanaged government. We don't want a mismanaged leadership. And ED, you have it within your gift to address this. You have it within your power to address this. We've got so many issues that boggles my mind. It's beyond, I don't know. You've got the likes of my projects run from 5 years ago, but not even a result. Yeah, Buddha. And then bringing it local to UK, I've got Solomon Tawengwa and Zavare and Makuku and company, who are trying to construe my message to the Zanu PF Iriku HQ Harare to say I'm a G40. No, I'm not a G40. I don't even know who's the lead of G40. I don't even have any contact with them. My message is plain and clear. Do not use my personal message to your own advantage. Zaware, you sent a text to say Tawengwa is now the chairman of Zanu PF UK. And you expect people to just follow suit. That did not go through the governance process. That did not go through the voting system. Yem executive. So I'm saying to you, Tawengwa and Zaware, whoever is providing you that support, Harare, is helping you to destroy yourselves, your credibility. You are people who have seen better. You are people who have experienced better. And I think it's important for your own integrity and dignity to ensure that you follow the process. I won't go to me a text message of what Tawengwa Ndia chairman of Zanu PF UK. No, we are not kids. We live in a society where we understand governance, where we understand process, where we understand systems, and I expect you to do better. So you can tell Harare HQ kuti G40 mazvona and this G40. Handina kana contact yakasukwere, handina kana contact ya Muzembe, handina kana contact ya andiziva mwacho now, handiti. So please get it right. And like I said, my message remains the same. The president is surrounded by financial terrorists. Some of you guys have benefited from the corrupt practices in Zimbabwe. Some of you guys have benefited from this farming mechanization scheme. And you want to silence people. No, that is not happening. That is my message. Mr. President needs to address corruption and deal with it effectively. We can't have exposed people being punished for exposing corruption. You're basically strengthening Kuba. If you fix the economy, we don't have a problem with that. So let's sort the mess. Let's start rooting out corruption, and let's not use individuals for their own benefit. I am for the people. I am for the public. And this kutambura mu UK. I've got a good job, good salary. So this kutambura. But what's going on in Zimbabwe? Not just my family. But vanhu vakawanda vari kuZimbabwe are struggling. Right now, people are being asked to pay for COVID tests in US dollars when they're being paid in bond. Why is the government not intervening on that? Mari dzakawanda muma 4x4 trucks ari kutengwa aya. Mari dzakawanda muma mansion. Vanhu vachifamba nema private jet. Vanhu vachispenda mari yehurumende. And I'm saying no, we need to prioritize accordingly. Thank you.